Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome to my channel. In today's video I am talking about all 4 Lakme Multislayer cover stick. So I have the foundation, the blush, the highlighter and the contour. So if you guys are interested then please continue watching. Okay, let's get started. I have 4 of these sticks from Lakme. These are called their facelift multi-slayer cover sticks. I was having major FOMO. These have been here for a while, I think at least 2-3 months I guess, and I didn't purchase them, and then I saw Malvika's video and I got totally influenced. So what all do we have? Firstly, I think we have, of course, the foundation stick. That's the actual packaging. I quite like it, although oops, okay, this is not the foundation. Clearly this is the contour. You also get this cover, which, I mean, I don't get the points. Why do I need a cover? I don't know. Of course I'm going to lose it in the next 30 seconds itself. Let's see what this is. Okay, so this is the foundation stick. I bought mine in the shade warm neutral. I really hope that it matches me. All I did was go onto their website. By the way, I bought all of these from their official website. They had some offer running and I thought, why not purchase it from the official website, and it came in, I think, less than 3 days, almost 2 days if I'm not wrong. Let's put this on and see if this matches me. By the way, I have done the basic skin prep. I've not added any primer whatsoever. So I have my toner, serum and moisturizer, and that's pretty much it. Okay, let's see. I'll have to blend this out and see, because right now it looks way too yellow. And do you guys see that? Like, there's like tiny blobs of foundation which is now settled on the skin. I'm not sure if I heavily applied, but I don't think that's a problem because it's blending out just fine. Wow, I think the match is matching with this foundation. Did not expect it to be such a beautiful match. What? And the coverage is very light. I wouldn't call it medium because you can still see a lot of my marks and everything. Let me put it on this side now. I'm doing like 2-3 swipes on each side. You know how people say my skin tone in a bottle? For me, I think this would be my skin tone in a stick. It really is a beautiful match. I don't know how it's looking on camera, but in real life I feel like it's a beautiful match. So clearly I'm quite happy with the match. I know I'll get questions asked on what is my MAC shade. So I have used NC35 from MAC, but that one is a little bit darker and a little orange, so I think I'm NC30. I'm not really sure, which is why I never mention it with 100% confidence. But yeah, if you are anywhere closer to NC30 to 35, I think you can check out this shade. It's quite nice. I'm also using some on my eyes. Okay, what do we think? Let me zoom you in. First thing that I quickly want to point out is that sometimes stick foundations can leave like streaks on the face, which this is not done whatsoever. Of course your brush can also contribute to that, but there's no streaks, and the coverage is super light. You can still see all of my marks over here. So I think for an everyday basis this is quite nice, but if you're looking for something which is medium to high coverage, I don't think you should go for this. Finish wise, I think this is slightly dewy, or it could also be my sweat because I've switched off my fan, but either ways it has like natural to sort of dewy finish, which I personally like. So far I'm actually quite impressed. Did not expect to like it so much. Okay, let's move on to the contour stick, which I'm actually very excited about. Let me tell you the shade in the contour stick. Okay, there it goes. The cover, I've already lost it, but the shade I have in this is Bold Drama Neutral Medium, and I have already swatched it and it really reminded me of my Rare Beauty one. So I just want to, you know, swatch these side by side and really see how these compare. So there we go. This is the Rare Beauty one and this is the Lakme one. I'm gonna swatch the Rare Beauty first. I recently featured this in one of my videos. I really like this. I've been using this from June of last year, and it's still one of my favorite contour sticks. And then this right here is the Lakme one. I think the Lakme one is a touch more cool toned, just a touch, but I think they are quite similar, you guys. But I still think these are quite similar. Wow, did I just find a dupe? Like, do you guys see that? Like, the Rare Beauty one has that warm undertone, little tiny bit. This one not so much, but I think shade wise they are quite similar. Okay, quite excited. Let's test these out. I'm gonna put on the Lakme one on one side and the Rare Beauty on the other side. I think that will give us a better idea. I am sweating, I need to switch on my fan. Oh yeah. Almost 1.5 layer on both the sides. So this is the Lakme side, of course, and this is the Rare Beauty side. I think both look equally good. The only thing that I can tell is the Rare Beauty side looks more natural, whereas this one is a little bit more evident. That's pretty much it. Okay, now I have the blush stick, and this is in the shade Coral Queen. I think the reason why I picked this up is because I wanted something which is on the deeper side shade wise. Okay, this one, I think the oil is separating. Wait a second, let me just do a quick swatch here. It can very easily happen due to the heat right now, but I'm gonna do very little, that much. I'm gonna use the same brush. I don't have all my brushes here. Wow, that blended again in seconds. By the way, I read your comment, guys. You guys want detailed video on my brush collection and what I recommend and everything, so I will be filming that very soon. Wow, that is looking quite nice. All of these are surprising me in the best way possible. I don't know why I did not have my hopes really high with these products, but very nice, like really on the go, easy to blend, pigmentation is there. Okay, Lakme, I see you. I see what you did there. I'm gonna add some concealer, set my under eyes, and then I'll be back to test out the highlighters. I've not set my under eyes yet because I realized I have to try the highlighter stick and I don't want that to interfere if I have my under eye set. By the way, guys, just FYI, I'm having like major confusion with what is what. There's no category of the product mentioned except for multi-slayer face stick, so I'm having to open it and see which one is highlighter. So yeah, that's not very convenient. For this one, I've already jammed and ruined the highlighter, if you can see. I don't know what happened. I received it and I slammed the cap into it while opening it. But either ways, we're gonna test this out. Much better, I think. Let's blend this out. Are you kidding me? As beautiful as that looks on the skin, I can see some fine shimmer on my face, which I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me try and see if I can show that to you guys. I don't think you can see it on camera, but in certain places I can see like very fine shimmer, which I don't personally like. And I also noticed that as I blended my highlighter, the blush from this area is completely gone. It's vanished. I can only see my blush over here. That's pretty much it. So I'll have to reapply my blush. I don't know, I think that these sticks are slightly on the emollient side and that's why these are moving. So you have to be careful, like make sure you're not blending it too harshly, or maybe just reapply a little. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. You might have to reapply some portion of it because it's on the emollient side, right? So things are moving and sliding slightly. Now I'm just going to set my under eyes and my T-zone. I feel like my skin is looking oily and greasy, which I don't want, so I'm gonna set certain areas and then come back and show you the final result. I have set my base now and I have a few things to mention. So firstly, I don't think the highlighter is for me. Even though it's beautiful, I still see some chunks of shimmer, which I personally do not like whatsoever. Maybe for a night or evening wedding this might be fine. However, the foundation stick, the blush and contour I actually quite like, but I just don't think they work well in conjunction with each other. Because the formula is more on the emollient side, I feel like once you layer these on top of each other, and as you're blending these out, these start to kind of slip and slide, and you might have to reapply like I had to do it with the blush. And even now I think the blush does not look very even, so that's my only complaint. So that's something that I really wanted to point out, but I will still test out how these perform and last throughout the day. Okay, it's the next day today, and I decided I want to wear it once again today just to see if I like it or not, because yesterday I was quite confused. My first impressions yesterday was that the blush and the highlighter sort of move when you apply these two on top of each other. The foundation though was quite nice, it did not move as much. But today I've worn it again, even the highlighter for that matter. Yesterday I was not a fan of highlighter because of the shimmer particles, but today I have again worn it and I've set it with a powder, and I have to say it has given me the most beautiful dewy finish. Like, this is how it's looking as a finished result after setting my face. So my final impression, I think, is that I quite like these, all of these together also. And even the highlighter is quite nice. Look at the glow that it has given me. Yes, it has some fine shimmer, but honestly once you set certain areas of your face, the shimmer is not really visible as much. So I don't know, if you don't mind slight shimmer, I think this is a great highlighter if you love a nice glowy dewy finish on your skin. The only con is because it's again on the emollient side, right? These kind of move when you blend too harshly, so you have to be gentle on your face when you're blending these products out, especially the blush and the highlighter. If you're using these on top of each other, I was quite careful and I did not see major movement as such. It was not slipping or sliding. Maybe I was a little heavy-handed yesterday when I was blending these out, so that's something to keep in mind. But overall I'm pleasantly surprised, and I see myself wearing all of these together and even individually, which is great. So yeah, you guys can pick out anything that interests you. I don't think you'll be disappointed, especially if you are into dewy glowy sort of looks. Okay, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification right next to it. You'll be notified when I post next. You can follow me on Instagram right over here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in my next video.